All right, my friends, welcome to Talk Casual 2.0. Today, what we're going to talk about? What are we going to talk about today?
Wave 14.
Wave 14, that's
Wave
it.
14?
Yeah,
that's
all anyone cares about, that's it. That's it.
Nothing else has happened, has it?
What was it called? Saws?
No,
Renegades?
fuck at that. Let's talk about the TIE Reaper. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Reaper.
It's about Imperials here. No, we're going to be talking about 2.0 and there's drone news that dropped out on the Hyperspace Report. Before we start off, I'm Mars, the Mars hole. To the left of me, I've got Dancing Monkey yourself, Ian, and we've got Store Chambash. So
trash. Let's get this right. It's trash. It is trash.
Forever will be Store Champ.
Forever.
Because there will never be another Tez's game Store Champ.
That's it.
Forever.
That's it.
Forever.
Ever.
So
and I'm not going to hear the end of it. Forever now. I thought it was only going to be a year. Now it's forever.
No. Now you're going to be forever Store Champ.
You've got the name Trash. We're keeping you with Trash now.
That's it.
Yeah.
So, what happened on the first of, or the second? Actually, the second for us.
Second for us
on the so-called Hyperspace Report, which was really basically the X Wing report. I wrote.
Did they talk about anything else?
No, they just talk about X Wing 2.0, and that's it.
So the Hyperspace report, that'd be about Star Wars games.
Yep.
But all of that was talking about X Wing 2.0.
Just X Wing.
No Legion news.
Nothing.
No, dare I ask Imperial Assault news?
No, nothing.
Really?
No, just X Wing.
Star Wars the card game news.
Star Wars card game news.
They got an FAQ.
Yeah.
Starts what?
I actually woke up because I couldn't sleep. I'm like, well, it's 3 o'clock. I'll go and watch a little bit of it. And I'm like, what the hell? What's going on here? And then nothing happened. It was just all about X-Wing. Well, actually, something did happen.
Something
massive
happened.
Yeah. So, what's happening? What's happening with 2.0? So, of course, it's getting re-released. Everything's getting re-released. Well, the core set and then a new wave is getting re-released in September. So we've got some new models with it, with the Y-Wing. We've got the the Protector
very
Dawn.
Sexy Y-Wing too.
I know. It looks
is
the colour's a lot better and
yeah.
It's just more defined. That little turret on the top, like it just looks
much better,
aesthetically better.
And the Conqueror Dawn actually moves as well too.
Moving parts now.
Moving parts as well.
Yep.
So,
but here's the most important question, mate. Have we seen the Gold Squadron the Gold Squadron card yet?
No.
Do we still have that same where the nacelles forwards on one?
God.
Have they fixed that in 2.0?
Let's hope.
That's the thing I want to know about the Y-Wing. Has that been fixed?
Wait, I'm gonna have a look, see if I can. Because if they haven't,
wasn't there a trial match with the Y-Wing? Well, there's
redundant ships.
Redundant ships in Florida.
Hey, Y-Wings. Get them while they're hot. Wow, $13.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, there we go.
$13.
So now it's going to be 5 factions now instead of the 2 or 3.
Yep.
So First Order and Resistance will be their own factions with Scum and Rebels. Scum, Rebels, and Imperials.
That's going to be interesting because are they going to have enough ships for?
I think it's in the right actual place now. The
trouble is there isn't really that many ships, and most of them got blown up in the last movie. So we're kind of waiting for a third movie now.
Resistance A-Wing will come out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me my A-Wings back.
Yes.
Yep.
You know it's going to happen.
A-Wings.
So I don't know about the the New First Order side of things, but right now you can play First Order and get away. You can play Kylo Ren and
What ships does Rebels Resistance has? They have the bomber. They have
the
T-70.
They have
I've got Rey, I suppose. The Falcon.
The Falcon. Yeah.
Falcon.
Yeah.
Anything else? Do they have any other ships? They just literally have those 3 ships.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So in other words, it's going to be Poe Rey.
Yeah, but I suppose if they're doing that, there's going to be Wave 2. They're
going to have more. There's
going to be more.
But remember, the first wave is not going to have Resistance and First Order. That's outright not going to be compatible.
Well, it'll probably happen. Well, what is it? They got that new animated series coming out soon.
Resistance.
Resistance.
There you go.
So that's probably where they're going to get their ships from.
There you go.
That's probably what they're doing. More ships from there, like
X Wing that's flying there. There you go.
Yeah, that looked a bit funny, didn't it?
That's
interesting.
That's probably the T80 or something like that. So.
There is a T80. Yeah, there is.
That's probably it. Right there. So there you go. So that's where you're going to get your new fighters there. So
actually, that aligns because that comes out around then as well.
It does.
They push that forward. So that
Yeah,
fall.
Oh, coincidence?
Damn you, Mouse! Damn you, Mouse!
Is this a coincidence?
I don't think so.
Damn you, Mouse.
I don't think so, ladies
Does
and
that mean
gentlemen.
that Wave 2 will probably be announced, like literally straight after it's released, and Wave 2 is going to have all that?
It is going to be an aggressive launch. Apparently, they're going to keep pumping it out. So.
And you got Solo as well.
Yeah,
so.
Solo too. So, Scum Falcon.
Yeah. So it's now going to be, instead of 100 points, it's going to be 200 points now. So.
Yeah, it's just.
But it's going to be
it's
relative.
Yeah, that's it. Like certain cards can be, instead of being 4.5 or 3.5.
Does that mean Proton Torpedoes are now worth 8 points?
Probably. Probably they'll reduce.
They're overcosted at 4 points.
Well, that brings up the point of
not
having printed values and points.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
They'll be able to adjust as they go with the app.
Yeah.
That's what the app's all about.
That means we'll be able to build perfect 201 point squadrons and go.
How many times? 101? Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So of course there's a new core set. It's got the X Wing and 2 ties. It will have all the lovely things in it with maneuver templates. Same dice. It'll have a new damage deck, and it comes with 3 asteroids and 3 debris fields, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Swords, Renegades, and Reaper will be mixed with 1.0 and 2.0. So Wave 14 will have all those components there to be changed over.
Just that little taste for us to...
Just a little taste.
Just that little bite, enough
but will it have enough, will it give us instructions on how to build lists with that stuff?
No, it won't.
No.
We're going to be sitting here holding these cards.
What does this mean?
Okay.
What does it do?
What does it do? Okay, we'll just put it aside.
But still, it's going to be enough for those that want to touch and see and feel and play.
That's it.
And,
absolutely. And you have the dial, and that will be nice to feel the new dial.
Dial.
Actually, I don't know if I like the new dial. When I look at it on the things, it looks really thin.
Yeah.
Like it's really thinner.
The Rebel,
cardboard and
the Rebel dial looks really nice. The Imperial one looks very. It's the blue.
Oh no, just the image that I saw. It just.
I like the
grey. It's just that thickness.
But then the other thing with the dial now is you have that real definity between maneuvers. So that grey area of in competitive play that if you flip and it's
so in between,
you've actually got the little arrow, so it's quite defined. So it's gonna
at least you can see all the actual movements as well too. So going, where is it?
Exactly, and it will remove a little bit of that awkwardness when like in competitive play in particular, you know where they're going, but it's competitive. Whereas casual, it doesn't matter. So it just gives that little bit of a fix,
Yeah.
Of course, there's going to be conversion kits as well for all the old players. The conversion kits are very big. They're going to have upgrades and
100 plus cards alone in each conversion kit.
So it's looking good. I was a bit skeptical at first with these conversion kits and what they're going to be, but they're going to have basically everything you'll need just to play your faction. But of course,
my biggest worry is that. I just really want to know what upgrade cards are in there, because that really is what it is for me. If they've got all the upgrade cards, like really a lot of upgrade cards, like, God, I can't think of an example now. It's getting late at night.
Yeah, it's too late. So
the trouble is we don't know what upgrade cards are coming, but if you look at it down,
Auto thrusters.
Yeah, auto thrusters.
Yeah.
Does everyone have auto thrusters? I know. Do you have enough auto thrusters in each one to put auto thrusters on?
But auto thrusters are essentially dead.
Yeah, essentially dead. But I'll just use an example. Let's say if you want to build a list with four ship list, and you want you've got the ships. Let's say in some magical world, the conversion kits have enough plates for those ships. 4 ships. 4 ships can take auto thrusters. Will you have 4 auto thrusters? That's what I want to know. It's just an example, but if you want to run 4 ships and you want them all to have that title or have that specific upgrade card, will you have enough of those, or are some people going to have to buy 2 conversion kits just so they have enough?
Well, some people are going to have to buy 2 conversion kits anyway.
Most people are going to have to buy 2
eventually. But the way they're going with having the cards for the specific factions and ships, I think they're going to. I think they've demonstrated it with Legion and that they really want to concentrate on. You don't have to buy an expertise expansion, and you're getting enough in that expansion to fly it. So
and there'll be a market on like eBay and that.
Well, there's going to be an instant market essentially with all these conversion kits.
Like people are not going to need all of it. They'll sell it. A lot of it will be scrapped up and sent on eBay.
Everyone trading and
that's basically it. You'll see it all.
Some death sticks?
That's basically it. So
buy the X Wing on eBay for. What was it? What that bloke put on? 150 bucks.
150 bucks
Yeah.
for the new X Wing. Yeah, I think I'll wait.
Yeah, I like too.
So we've got a pilot skill of 6 maximum now.
This is amazing.
This is awesome.
This
I
is-
think
This is pretty good.
this is
This
good.
amazing.
It just kills that dead space that they were talking about between what 4 and 6 or something like that.
Yeah, it's 4 and 8 really.
4 and 8.
over the last year or so. Like 8 was where it started to, with
Yeah.
the Mirandas and the Rays and stuff like that. That's where it
Yeah.
started to come in. But now no VI. So
No VI, no
your,
push limit.
Your shitty little pleb can't
I'm
be.
kind of glad that no VI.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
I'm
like,
glad that card's gone in the way.
It's a true reflection of initiative now, not pilot skill. Initiative.
Yeah, initiative. Yes, that's
Initiative.
it. It is not pilot skill; it's initiative now. Correct. So
Oh, did they even have to change that name realistically?
not really.
Now that you don't have auto thrusters, does it make a difference? You're still moving down the number line.
You are.
I know, it gives
You know,
the
it's
game a
just-
different feel, I know, but
But realistically, for the next year, we're going to be calling it pilot skill.
we are.
Yeah.
If not forever.
Yeah,
you know.
old habits won't die.
You know.
Don't die. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
still call it Mango.
so yeah. Thanks to the it's a simplification and better squad movement is basically the main crust that they're going through at the moment. There's one of the big ones that I'm look is the actual turret fix. So
Yeah.
all turrets now have 1 or 2 mobile firing arcs.
Yep.
So I've seen the Falcon have this. So this
The
is
double, yep.
yeah. So that's
Yeah.
really nice. And the way it should be actually because they're actually
I'm kind of curious. I only saw that in like a video where it's got the 2 arcs, but so
Yeah.
you got your turret, but how does it work? Do you still have your primary?
No,
So it is literally a turret.
that's literally a turret.
Okay, so
So
they
none
can
of
be
that-
arc dogs now.
None of that Shadowcaster. I've got a 90-degree angle around the whole
Yeah,
board.
none of that
Yeah.
stuff.
You're actually going to have to fly and think about it. It's an action to
Yeah.
move it. On some of the ships, it's a red action. So
Yeah.
you got to really start thinking
Yeah.
ahead. You
Yeah.
know.
Because I never, I don't know how. Played turrets. I know I'm guilty, but I never thought turrets.
Chiribo!
Yeah,
Chiribo!
Yeah, I know. Yeah, never thought they were. I never thought the concept of turret was overly broken. You couldn't arc dodge and that.
That's because that's all you flew.
Just because turrets have 1
Here we go.
agility.
Here we go.
That's the only
All right,
thing
let's
that
move
they do.
along,
Yeah,
ladies
let's-
and
let's
gentlemen.
move along.
It's not
That's why there was
it's
some-
not about
Yeah.
Ian today. It's about X-Wing 2.0,
Here we
people.
go.
Let's keep moving
That's
here,
my
people.
little gripe. That's my
So,
little gripe.
the Skirgan fire spray are now only scum only. So there's no Imperial fire spray anymore.
Did anyone fly Imperial Fire Spray?
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
Imperial
In
Power
the
Nice.
last.
All right. Yeah.
No, Store Champs. Our Store
Yeah, our
Champs
Store
here, there
Champs.
was
Yeah,
Imperial
so-
Calf.
Yeah.
Imperial Cap. Imperial Cap was good with Mango.
Yeah.
Again, Mango,
Yeah.
Rebel Captive. You know.
Trellix. I used to love Trellix.
Yeah, Trellix was alright.
Yeah, I used to
actually,
fuck-
Trellix was good back in the day before you had like you push the limits and all your
Yeah.
extra ways of getting target locks.
Yeah.
and
So
stuff.
I flew
No
Trellix.
more
back-
push the limit,
That's
No more
it.
push the limit.
Yeah.
That's good.
which is great.
Yeah. So no more, and also no
You know,
more.
if they just get 1.0 and ban push the limit auto thrusters and VI, and that pretty much would have fixed half the crap. 3 cards, go on. They would have done it.
And no more Rebel Nim. So
Yep.
yeah. So.
Not going to miss him.
Now, and also they're introducing in medium bases, so the U-Wing, Slave 1, Punisher, Reaper, Skirg, Kimagila, K-Wing, Mist Hunter are now on a medium base.
But not Kylo. Like how is that?
I've heard stories that they're actually going to reduce the model.
Well, they need to either reduce the model or put him on a medium.
That's what I've heard rumours
He's
floating on.
not on a small base.
Well, that's going to be Wave 2.
Yeah.
So we'll see what will happen in Wave 2. I agree.
You know what? They can always change it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because it hasn't been announced doesn't mean they
That's
can
it.
No, exactly
That's it.
right.
They're talking about
Yeah.
Wave 1 in the core set.
Yeah.
And
talking
so,
about that,
so they're not talking...
But some of those ships
they're
aren't Wave 1 though.
Yeah.
Well,
But
Most
they
of
haven't shown.
actually, most of
anything
them.
for-
Yeah.
what-
Is any first order or resistance stuff
They
on
haven't
here?
talked about any
No.
first or resistance.
So
No,
there you go.
true.
Yeah.
So let's
They haven't gotten that faction.
Let's-
We don't
Yeah.
know what that faction is.
that's
yet,
right. So let's probably
True.
let's keep that
so
to
it probably
that.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Dice are the same, so
Yep.
that's good news for me, especially for the green dice. The blue is new green, so instead of green maneuvers, it's now blue maneuvers. So
Because colourblind people.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I've heard about that actually. Yeah,
Colourblind people. That makes sense. Yeah.
It makes
I-
sense. It's
That's just going to be a funny thing to get used to. I'm going to do a blue. How many of us are going to keep calling it green?
again, like pilot skill, I'm
Yeah,
sure
us-
we're
us
going to
old
call
boys.
it green.
yeah.
Just a couple of things coming up. Apparently, base Vader is 84 points. Shane made that comment.
Oh wow.
Yes, that's interesting. Let's see what we got. One guy, 84 points for Vader.
Overcosted.
At the moment.
Overcosted at the moment.
Yeah.
He says at the moment. That's interesting. Leonardus, apparently
that's
$50 per conversion kit.
Yeah, so 50 US.
50 US.
Overcosted.
Yeah, 50 US.
50
So,
US. Yeah.
yes.
There's a stack of ships you're just going to throw at
Yes,
us.
he is. Well, that's what they was said on the day on the second stream, which I have a note here. It's basically saying that aces like Sunti and Rao cost significantly more than lesser pilots on the same ship. Being an ace essentially comes with a heavy cost. So,
Well, actually, when you think about it, you got the upgrade cards that are built into them, and yeah, still overcosted.
So you-
see how it plays out.
so you're looking about 40 points now for
Yeah.
instead like original 100 point. You're looking about 40 points now for Vader, which probably comes with
Your engine build.
It comes with
that is.
ATC as well. Too.
Yeah, exactly right.
So I
All of them come with ATC.
Yeah.
You know, things like that.
Yeah, so-
Concord title. And
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, Shane reckons VI is going to hurt a lot of imp ships. Well,
Do we care?
at the moment, and do we care?
Oh look,
Oh,
I
yeah, you think about it. Why it's who needs VI? And
Whisper does
Whisper does, but Whisper's just going to probably be a built-in that PS.
because Whisper's a PS5 and Wedge is a PS6. So
Yeah, but someone like Wedge should be like a 9, like those ace pilots. How,
Yeah.
how much of a ace?
It'll be
pilot
interesting to
is
see
Whisper
how many
going to be?
sixes there are going to be.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
probably everything that was 7 and 8.
Yeah, but that's assuming Whisper does the same thing.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, Whisper could do
So-
anything.
Range 0 is a thing now,
Yep.
overlapping. So that's going to be interesting as well.
Shoot at range 0.
Yeah.
Range 0 weapons. Ooh.
Mm. So
I think range 0 is going to be more for actions and things like that than
Yeah.
shooting, just to define that difference.
Unless they revamp Zeb Crew and Zeb Crew shoot someone range 0.
yeah.
They could do that.
All ships now have a bullseye arc.
All ships.
But
All ships.
so
All
they
ships.
they all have it on them, but they don't all have the ability or an ability with the bullseye.
I was going to say
Okay.
like turrets, for
Because
example.
I know marksmanship has got an act on the
Yes.
to use marksmanship.
Correct.
You're going to be in the bullseye. Arc.
So there's some abilities that they're releasing with this that work with the bullseye arc, but it's not like the killer koalas.
yeah.
They don't all have that ability.
No.
I think it's a good design space for them, so they can
Yeah, so
explore
that's-
down the track with
And upgrade cards.
upgrade cards and
or
things
missiles
like that.
or something like that.
So
yeah.
I think it's a good little thing to have on
It's
there.
almost a little confusing. I think, oh wait, do you have something this week that can do the bullseye arc, or have they changed it this week? I probably won't happen that much, but yeah.
We'll see. As I said.
Oh no, after flying those koalas, you don't use the bullseye arc that much.
No.
It's a rare thing anyway.
So iron is a change as well with
Yes.
one iron for small. It's basically almost the same. So one for small ship, 2 for medium, and 3 for large.
Yep, and it's one blue now, so you can't essentially walk people off. It makes it harder to
Yeah.
walk people off the board,
Yeah,
and
iron
it reduces your action. Like you can only do certain actions
Yeah,
off an iron.
Yeah, you can't barrel roll.
Yeah.
You can only focus.
Focus, I think,
heard.
yeah.
I like that. Can you boost?
No.
No,
Can't boost or barrel. I like that.
No.
Yeah, that makes iron way better.
yeah,
Yeah, and then I think
Yeah.
it's you have to spend a die to actually use iron or something like that.
yeah. So now you roll, you get your hits. Your first one causes a damage.
Damage, yeah.
And then any after that cause iron.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you got
So you
like-
roll 3 dice, you roll 2 hits.
Yeah.
First one's your damage.
So if you only get one hit, you get no iron.
Yeah, nope, you only get the damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
there are those times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I got that one through the iron cannon through the rocket.
Yeah.
Range
Yeah.
3 auto thrusters,
Yeah.
auto thrusters.
Yeah.
So.
So upgrades like Legion, you don't need to buy cross faction. Agramics are gone. Astromix are now cross faction.
Yep.
Interesting. Very interesting. That's
I kind of missed that a bit, really, because I suppose they just restrict them, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
But just, I don't know, Argamec,
How many-
Astromech, I don't know, it's kind of felt nice in some ways.
Yeah, but how many? Yeah,
Yeah, just restricting
How many-
the same difference.
yeah. How many Argos did you run? Really?
3 of them. What was it? Painbot, extra focus, stress thing,
Yeah.
Genius,
Mm.
and the one that does the green moves. That's 4. What were the other ones?
All right.
How many
did only two
how
more.
many did you actually use?
I
That
did. I
was the
used all 4 of
question.
those.
So yeah, now round tokens leave the board, but square ones don't. So that's your focus. of eight.
Focus,
That's
okay.
it's kind of stock standard
Oh,
stuff.
so round 1 stays, square 1 leaves. That means we
No,
have-
no, no, no,
No,
no.
round
Other
ones
way.
go.
Round ones
Okay,
go.
square
Square
ones
ones
stay.
stay.
So
So you-
all of our tokens, good chance we won't be using. Maybe the focus token.
Focus.
focus-
Focus.
you can use
Is that
your
why
focus
the
on-
evade tokens we got recently are square?
What about
No.
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 No, no, no.
No, no, no.
No?
No.
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 Just no.
No?
Just
Maybe?
Shh.
Maybe?
Quiet.
So some of the arcs are diametric arcs, Falcon arc shape sides to side, front to back.
What was that? The Falcon?
Yeah, the Falcon arc shape side to side, back, front
Yeah,
to back.
we discussed.
Yeah, we'd already
Yeah,
discussed
yeah.
that. Funny enough, the shuttle has a rear arc now.
Yes, it does.
Yes, I like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
I actually like that. I saw
'Cause
that.
that's-
That was brilliant.
Yeah, because it actually has rear arc.
Yeah, anti-shoot lasers.
Yeah. Actually, on the model, it has turrets on the back.
Yeah.
I want to know, is the
So-
attack value reduced?
Apparently,
or throughout the front, throughout the rear?
that's what I heard.
Yeah?
Yeah, so that's really good. So here we go. Conversion kits have enough cardboard for 40
Yeah,
ships.
enough cardboard for 40 shifts and 100 plus actual cards. So
Wow.
And all new
Yeah.
wave pilots will come in conversion kits, so you don't need to buy the actual ships in themselves. So
until they're released and we see them, we go, oh, they're so pretty.
yeah, they're so pretty. Well, look at Vader's ship; it's still grey. So ships on.
Oh yeah, bomber.
Bomber.
Yes, bombers might become good again.
That's it.
Yes, bombers might become good again.
So ships on release. So of course your TIE Fighter, TIE Advance for the Galactic Empire, T-65 X-Wing, the Y-Wing, and then you've got your Scum, you've got your Slave One, and your Fang Fighters. So the turn sequence is there's a setup phase, a system step device. So bombs go here apparently.
Yes.
An activation phase, an engagement phase, and then an end phase. So that's
That
apparently.
phase is to stun. That's a lot.
That
I
is
don't like it being called engagement phase.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that have been changed. Instead of
Call it the combat
instead of
phase.
flipping,
Combat phase,
it's
yeah.
called repair now.
Yeah, so, well, that makes sense. You've repaired your
Well,
damage.
that's a martyr. I'm
is-
used to that. I don't care.
Yeah. So the damage check is flip is repair.
Repair.
There's only 5 direct hits. Structural's the same, but not fixing.
Yeah, Rob sent me some photos of that. We might see upload those later.
Yeah, fuel
Yeah,
leak.
okay.
After you suffer a crit, suffer a hit, then flip on action to flip. So, yeah, there's some interesting.
There's some really good ones. I
Yeah,
reckon.
panic. There's two. It's too stressed and flip. Hull breach, damage engine, wounded pilot. After an action on a crit, gain a stress to action to flip, and of course there's blinded pilot. But it's actually blinded pilot's different. You can only
Yes.
modify dice with the force
Correct.
until you use an action to flip that
So you
card.
can still attack.
You can still attack.
That's interesting. So it's not as bad now, realistically, because
No.
you just roll. Oh, sweet, natural crits.
I actually really like the damage engine one.
Yeah.
So now instead of hards are just it actually you increase the difficulty of your thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
reduce
So if
the
it's a
vol-
blue, it becomes a white.
White.
But if
If
it's
it's
a
white,
white,
it
it
becomes
becomes
red.
red.
Yeah.
So it actually,
That's a lot
I
of
like
red
that.
now.
I really like that. The fact that
Yeah.
it affects
can
all
you
your
repair it, or it
maneuvers.
just stays on there?
I'd have to have a look at the
Oh,
card.
yeah. All right.
And get that up.
Yeah, Rob sent the cards.
Come on, monkey.
Yeah.
So yeah, so actions now are different as well. So some ships have double actions. So like it's almost like
Linked actions, I think they
it's
call
linked
them.
actions. So it's like push limit.
Yep.
So they'll go like from. So it's a white focus, and then it goes to
a red boost.
whatever boost
Yeah.
or barrel roll. So yeah, so some actions are already red. So like a barrel roll.
Barrel roll on a
Y-wing
Y-wing.
is red.
Barrel roll on Y-wing.
There's a barrel
That
on a
is
Y-wing.
good.
Yeah.
That is
You've
good.
got the Y-wing up in, you've got the prop.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
I got prop? Yeah.
Barrel-
yeah.
barrel
So,
roll.
barrel roll.
Barrel-
Barrel roll.
Oh, hey.
That was quite stressful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
So yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Yeah. Also, the barrel has been
Barrel
nerfed.
has been changed. Yeah.
Yep. So basically, I believe you have to follow. It's just basically moving them. It's not.
So
you can't roll them backwards and forwards.
So you can roll backwards and forwards after. So you put the template. What I believe,
Okay.
you put the template like the little
There's
lines,
the little lines. Yeah.
and then when you roll it, then
can move it up and down.
but you can't
you can't go backwards and forwards.
backwards and forwards on
Yeah.
the initial.
Yeah, back.
Which
yeah.
I like. It's
Okay.
I know you're not going to like because
No,
you
'cause
know,
that's
you're
my
playing
interceptor
your-
funds.
You're,
Yeah.
you're playing your interceptors and your arc dodgers, but
I can.
I think in the scheme of things, I
Yeah,
think
no,
it's good.
I agree. That's not too bad. Look, at least you can still move forwards and backwards.
yeah,
You
you've
know,
still
it's
got
not-
a little bit of flexibility.
Yeah, that's
with
it, and that's all I ask. So, let's see what we got now. So, no blue locks, only numbers.
Yeah, so each ship no blue token. You just each ship every game you play has a number.
Yeah.
And the red target lock So it's
Oh yeah.
it's red and black.
Yeah.
Or on the other side, it's white and red.
Yeah.
So you're not chasing tokens around.
That's
you put
nice.
a 2 down, and
Okay,
you're black. Then it's the
Do
black
we want to look at
2.
these damage cards then?
Yeah.
Okay, so console fire.
Yeah.
Before you roll one attack die. Oh,
No.
there we go. Block out Mars's face.
Ah!
Who needs to see him? Console fire. Before you roll one attack die on a hit result, suffer 1 damage. So that doesn't change at all. Action repair this card. Panic Pirate.
15 viewers. Not bad.
Yeah. Gain 2 stress tokens, then repair this card. Is repair just repair? You said
Repair is flip.
Just flip
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's confusing.
Yeah.
You just said this
fuel
won't
leak-
be confusing because
It's
I
not.
do repairs in Armada. Well, this is
Repair. Oh,
confusing.
it's this card. It's
Jesus.
this card.
You,
I keep thinking repair. I'm going this card.
you listen on oh, this isn't confusing. Oh, this is confusing.
confusing.
It wasn't even 5 minutes ago. Jesus.
Anyway, next one. Fuel leak. After you suffer a crit damage, suffer 1 damage, then repair this card. Action, repair this card. Direct hit, suffer 1 hit damage, then repair this card. Damage sensor array, was that the one you wanted to know? Or you cannot perform actions except the focus action and actions from damage cards. Action, repair this card. Stun pilot, after you execute a maneuver, if you move through or overlap an obstacle, suffer 1 hit damage.
That's,
Mm.
Blinded pilot, so while you perform attack,
Yeah,
you can modify your dice by spending the
force.
target
That's a
one.
force.
Oh, that is force.
That's the
force.
force.
That is force.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still don't know how that works yet, do we? Or we've got that down.
We've got-
there's a little bit on it.
Yeah, we're
Not
coming to
heaps.
that.
Panic, to stress,
Midichlorians,
weapon
eh?
failure.
Yeah, Midichlorians.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Midichlorians.
Still better
While you
story
perform
than
an
the
attack,
last
roll
Jedi.
onto your attack dice, stuff on loose stabilizer, that's the same. Disabled power regulator, did you read that one out?
No.
No, we didn't.
Yeah. Before you engage, gain 1 ion token. After you execute an ion maneuver, repair this card.
Okay.
Interesting.
Before you engage.
Yeah, so
Make it
so start a combat.
Yeah.
Start the combat.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
So if you're not
engagement
if
round.
you're not engaged with anyone, you
Engagement, yeah, engagement main is the
Yeah.
Yeah,
attack.
You're not
engagement
engaged
is-
with anyone, you're single.
I'm married. I don't play X Wing like I used to. Yeah, cool.
Well, you're going to be
structural
until
damage,
2.0 drops
dice,
anyway.
Hull breach. Before you would suffer 1 or more damage. Suffer that much crit instead, yeah. Wounded pilot. We read that one out?
Yeah.
After you
Yeah.
perform an
Action
action,
or
roll
crit.
1 attack on hit or crit, gain 1 stress.
Yeah.
Oh, that's new.
That's
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all right.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too bad, I can live with that. That's everything.
Awesome.
Nothing else in there, was there? No.
No. Lovely.
Yeah, that was it.
So yeah, apparently you lose an action if you can't complete
I
it.
love this. I think this is fantastic.
What's this about?
So you have your ship, you declare your action.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
you cannot complete that action.
You lose
You
it.
luse your actions.
So
Wow.
no more.
So
check
no
the
more
target lock.
no more pre-measuring, anything
Wow.
like that. So you declare target lock. You put that template down. You can't hit that target lock.
That's probably not the worst one though, because if you're not in range, oh well, who cares? If you're higher PS.
Yeah, but if you declare barrel roll, you can't complete
You
your
can't
barrel
complete
roll.
barrel.
Lose your
Imagine
action.
the snowflakes at tournaments.
Oh, that's
I-
gonna be a good one.
I actually really like this.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
I think this is a fantastic.
I don't know
addition.
about that one.
When you declare barrel roll, is it still the same rule though? If you can't, you declare right, you got to go right and can't complete right. You can't switch to the left.
I believe so.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
I suppose we'll have to see.
I wouldn't
The
mind
full
like
rules when
you
it
want a
comes
barrel
out.
roll, but how do you check right or left? And you can barrel roll. You
Yeah.
want a barrel roll that way, but
It's going to rely a lot more on your skills of flying and your
Yeah.
and judging distance.
Interesting.
Really,
it really only affects boost barrel roll and target lock. Like everything else, well, what's the last one? Focus. That's it.
Yeah.
Everything else is damage card and doesn't really affect it. So
No.
target
We'll-
lock's
we'll
not
see.
really okay. Well,
We'll see. Time
yeah,
will
it's
tell.
High
Time will
PS.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
low PS. You know,
So
you can target lock.
droids can get calculate instead of focus. Only changes 1 die. So like I think that's IG. IG has calculate instead of focus.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
Droids? How many droids are there? That's
Well, they've
few, I
only-
suppose.
There's
Is
IG, Levo.
Yeah. I don't know if they're talking about actual astromechs as
Astromechs,
well.
yeah.
Or, so I'm not quite sure.
Yeah,
but
but why
I heard,
would you do that in an astromech when you can just take a focus?
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure, but that's what I've heard, that IG instead of they'll get this calculate action instead.
Is that meant to be like a hard nerf against IG? Is IG that powerful? Were robots ever a thing?
Well, you can
Yes,
only
they were.
you can only see half of the IG's text. You can't see
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
other half is. So
Yeah, so we move down to bombs and munitions.
Flash
Before
rate
we
gets
do, let's have a
reinforced.
quick look at the
Let's
chat.
have a look at the
What have we
chat.
got in here? Rolling up. Where did I leave it? Crack shot is bullseye arc only.
Yes.
Yep.
Shane said, yep.
Yep, there you go. There's one.
See, if you were here, Shane, you could actually put some input instead
That's
of being
it. Yeah,
soft
Shane,
and at
yeah.
home.
Yeah, come on, mate.
Soft.
We're missing one
Soft.
tonight.
Soft.
Yeah.
Had a warm spot on my lap for you, and you're
That's
not
it.
here.
I wonder if having affiliations would have been a good idea instead of sticking with factions.
Oh, it's going to get muddy.
That's muddy.
It's
I
gonna
think.
get
That's
muddy.
It's
gonna get muddy.
Oh, no.
It's going to get muddy.
Yeah, no, let's just keep it the factions, thank you.
Well, they've got rid of half that with the
Yeah,
Union
well,
crossover
that's
and
it.
stuff. So why add it more in
And Norris
when
is-
you've got
Is
rid
the
of
Hawk
it?
still going to be multi-faction? Is that one?
Ooh.
I didn't check.
Ooh.
Oh no! Oh, no.
Oh, Ian.
For those that can't see Ian, his whole face is just
Yeah,
chopped
chopped.
and
Yeah.
he's flustered.
Who am I losing? Am I losing Paylob or Rogue? Oh, I don't like
Oh, no,
Ian's gone. Ian's gone.
He's distraught.
He's off the bandwagon now.
Yeah.
Naughty talks. Whoa,
that.
where was
you
your
know what,
mic?
If Guri is nerfed somehow, that's it. I'm done.
I so hope Guri's nerfed.
Done it all.
I just hope, for the sole reason of crushing Ian's soul, I hope Guri gets nerfed hard.
You know what? Chewie Levo can still be a thing. I'm just flying that.
Oh, Chewie Levo. Oh, no, not a...
Screw you.
At least
But he doesn't have turrets now. He actually has to think. He can't just go around and round in
It's not-
circles.
Fly them back to
It's not-
front and have them both
It's
fire
not
at the
point
side,
and
up
click.
and down the board.
It's
That's all
not
it
point
is.
and click anymore, Ian. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
happy
work
days.
it out. I'll work it out.
All right.
I've got a few here.
Go on.
Decimator has 4 pilots currently, but the new set has 3. Who got the job?
There was more than 2 pilots.
There was Chirino, the generic.
Yeah,
There was
King
the,
generic rack.
the bump guy. Who's
King
the bump
Kirk?
one?
King
Kirk.
The bump. Who was the middle one?
Who's the other one?
Who was the middle one?
I don't know.
Think
This
we've done that
is.
Come on.
Shuttle movement style stays the same according to Rob.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. Directorate is also draw 2 cards, not the card count is 2. Well, that makes you 2 for your damage deck. That's going to be hard to get used to.
Oiken.
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 Yeah, Oiken was the bumper, wasn't it?
Oiken's the bumper, and King Cook was
King Cook's gone.
Increase your agility.
King
King-Cook's gone.
mate.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah,
I know,
I'd
was
say
Oiken
so.
OP?
No,
No.
but Oiken was fun.
He's a fun pilot.
Yeah.
6 ending positions. What is that? Shane, elaborate. I don't know what 6 ending positions is.
I'm not quite sure about that one.
There would be 6 ending positions here for you, Shane, if you had showed up.
Oh,
Bruno, you can't move forward or backwards on barrel roll.
You can't?
need to align with the center line.
wow.
Like, oh,
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
That's what
the
I
thing
thought
with
too.
barrel roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
I
thought.
think I like that actually. It's at the same time. Sometimes you want a barrel roll behind the rock, and
it's going to make large base ships so much better for barrel rolling.
no, well, not really, because okay,
Like,
you're there or there.
like to
that's
play against, like distance wise, like if you're playing against it.
it. No, well, the old barrel roll was worse because
yeah, oh, that's what I'm saying. The old one was worse because you could.
There's probably a different rule for barrel roll with large ships though.
No, because if you have a look at the templates, it's got the little notches on both ends.
Yeah, but they can't make you use 2 template for a large ship barrel.
You can still use the one.
You could use one. Oh yeah, wide or narrow.
No, narrow.
Yeah,
Like,
but they could.
as it was.
Yeah, but at the moment you can't use the one template
Yeah.
narrow. You have to use wide. So maybe there'll be a rule in there saying you have to use the 2 template
Yeah.
for the whole thing. You know?
Well,
No
so-
large base barrel rolls.
I don't think they'll give us back that long barrel roll of a large base.
No.
No.
They
No,
can't
God,
give
no.
us that back
No.
then. That was just.
That
No,
was,
if they- if
that
they've-
was broken.
if they've-
That was
if-
definitely broken.
If they've nerfed normal barrel rolls for small base ships,
They can't give big
they
base
can't
ships
give
that.
No.
big base ships.
no
that.
way.
Yeah. Maybe big bases can't do barrel rolls. No, they need to. Big base barrels.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
It has to be.
So there are 3 possible decisions for each side. Similar 3. Oh yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Loose stabilizer is damage, not stress. Now.
Okay.
Okay. Lebo.
No. Now you got him started. Well done. Well done.
Who was that?
Ways to get
Name and Shane.
Shane.
Oh.
May have ways to get multiple tokens. We're moving on to bombs. Yes, Shane.
Yeah,
yes,
bombs.
Rob, we
We're
did
just
do bombs.
coming up to bombs. So
No more
If you were here,
VR,
Shane,
Hawk
you'd know.
in both according to conversion kits. Oh, that makes me feel good. Hawk in both according to conversion kits.
oh, there you go.
Oh, thank you, Shane. Thank you.
Yes, because
Hawk
in the FAQ
and-
it actually comes there, it tells you what is in the conversion kits. Yes.
Yeah, I've got a
direct
list
hit would
here.
hurt Pure Sabak.
Actually, I had a list here the whole time.
Oh, Pure Sabak. Oh, that's a hard nerf for
Yeah,
Pure Sabak.
so you get 2 Hawks in the Scum and Villainy kit. I had it here the whole time. And 2 in the Rebel kit.
There you go.
Ah, cool.
Ian's fine. Ian's fine.
Hopefully, Paylab and Rourke are still there.
So it's
Hopefully it's still the
so
same
there you
abilities.
go. The Hawk is still a multi-faction ship.
Yeah.
So.
How many attack dice does it have?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll have to. It'll have to.
Yeah. All right, so we've got move to bombs and munitions. So during the system phase, you may spend a charge token to drop a bomb.
Yes.
Yep.
If you have target lock, you can spend charge tokens to shoot a munition. Seismic destroys an obstacle and deals 1 damage to all ships that range 1 of the obstacle.
Yes.
Still no range bonuses now for
missiles.
Yeah.
But there is for turrets, I believe.
Yeah.
Range bonus for turrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a good trade-off.
Mm.
Well, when you think about it, you're losing that whole 360, so
Oh,
that
here
was
we go
always
again.
the...
Yeah,
Why did
so-
I start?
Yeah.
I should have just
Good
skipped the turrets again.
That's
So
a trade-off. That's all I'm
The
saying.
1 forward line is for the nerf barrel rolls. For the rest is for bumping apparently.
What's that?
Oh, the bump.
Yeah, it's
so
a
Oh,
bump.
yeah,
the
yeah.
lines
Bump.
of the bump.
Bump.
Alignment.
All ships have 4 quadrants. So dials, more options, more blue, green, more T rolls, sloops. So I know that the TIE Advance now has a T roll.
Yeah.
I was looking at.
Which is good. There's been a lot of ships in X Wing that we've always complained at that it should have a Talon roll. Oh, it should have it should have a sloop, and this brings that all into line, which again is a fantastic move.
Awesome. Yeah, it's
Can the TIE Advance fly backwards?
yes.
Yes.
Less.
Yes, can Vader, shoot and move backwards?
That should have been
Yeah,
implemented.
Don't take that from my quad humpers.
Will quad humpers have it? Yeah.
All
that's
right.
right.
So we'll move now to the Force. So it's a spendable resource now. Blue is red expend tokens. I'm not quite sure about.
So they're double-sided.
Double-sided. Oh, yeah,
One
so
side's
you-
blue, one
oh,
side's
yep.
red. So you can.
All fours.
Light side, dark side?
Yep. All Force users regen 1 Force token a round. In addition to numbers representing their attack, defense, shield, and hull, Force-sensitive pilots will have a Force capacity printed on their ship. So you've seen it on Luke.
Yep.
We haven't seen Vader's card yet. At the beginning of the game, these pilots receive a number of Force charges equal to their Force capacity. Then the pilots can use charges throughout the game to extend their influence over the Force. Several upgrade cards allow Force-sensitive pilots to use the Force in a variety of ways. Pilots without these cards can still spend Force charges while attacking or defending to change focus results, or hits or evades.
Yeah.
So
But it's
I
only
believe
one.
Luke has got an ability. He can use his force to change it to evades. Was it, or I can't remember. It was something on his card that said there was something about the Force he can do. I can't remember what it was, but I think it was you spend 1 Force token to change a result, and I think it was an evade result. I'm not 100% on that one. If anyone on there, so that's really interesting. So we'll keep
going.
We'll move on to the app.
Well, who can...
So there's no-
how many pilots you have Force? So,
Vader,
Vader, Luke, Corrin.
Corin.
Corin,
Yeah.
might be good.
Corin.
Corin.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Vader,
No,
Luke,
no.
Corrin. Who else was Force sensitive? Well, apparently everyone. But,
Apparently everyone. That's it.
Apparently
Apparently,
everyone.
everyone's Force sensitive.
so Ray.
Funny enough, there's Gon.
Kylo. Sorry?
Ezra.
Ezra.
Yeah, there you
Can
go.
you imagine how much stress we can do with that?
Maul.
Maul, yeah.
Maul crew gives you maybe something. Maul
Apparently,
starts at 9.
apparently in the EU universe,
Yeah.
there's actually
You're talking like Ian Spells.
yeah. There's actually a Force-sensitive droid, so that'd be. that'd be.
There is 2. Who was
I
that?
can't remember, but there was a Force-sensitive droid.
Was
They might as well give
It was- I think it was
it Forlorn? Was it?
No,
it wasn't
No,
Forlorn.
the Succus was actually Force-sensitive because of the mist. It was a mist hunter.
Mist hunter.
The
Okay, so we're up to 10 now. I've counted
Okay,
10
Luke's-
Force-sensitive people.
Luke's,
So far.
Luke's ability is after you become the defender, before dice are rolled, you may recover 1 force.
1 Force.
That's his
Okay.
ability.
All right.
Cool. Shoot me. I get Force power.
That's it.
You said the Inquisitor, didn't you?
Yeah, it's an Inquisitor. Yeah, I'm up to 10 with Zuckus.
Yeah,
If-
so
if
while
Sarkis-
Luke has been attacked, he can use his force to change focus
First to an
an
evade.
evade.
That's it. That's what I was.
What about Grease Force? That's different.
Yeah,
That's a
No,
whole
that's-
different category.
that's
It's
in
Ian's force after
Ian's
Guri walked
pants.
past.
And he jizzed in his pants. All
I
right.
don't
Just-
just tablet Mars, but Ray has force.
Ray,
Yeah,
but that's
I
next
can
wave.
missiles are in a separate phase. Would Valen Rudor still activate?
What is Random Voodoo's ability?
Valen Rudor, what does he do?
While we're talking about abilities,
I can't remember.
Duchess, you can still do ailerons while you're stressed now.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
Yes, I saw that. That's pretty
Oh,
good.
I couldn't do that before, could you?
Valen
No.
Rudol's, after you get attacked, after defending, you can boost or
Attack
barrel
again
roll.
in this
Do
phase.
free in action.
So when the missiles separate phase. So when
Wow.
do you?
The
So
missiles
if
are different. I thought missiles were still
it says
engagement.
here,
Bombs are different.
Someone on the chat saying it's a
Okay.
different phase. So again, we're not 100% certain.
Someone
but
just give us a rule book.
yeah.
Give us
There
the
you go.
app.
That's it. FFG.
Give us the app.
App, you need app and rule book.
And
It's okay, yeah, cool. I can build lists, but then I don't know the rules.
A good segue there, Ash. We'll talk
Oh,
about the
look
app.
at that.
No.
How well's that?
What?
So the app. So there's no points on the actual cards themselves. The basically it's all on the app. So no upgrade icons on the cards as well.
So when people get on the X Wing forums and they're all like, TRT should be worth 8 points.
Yeah.
FFG can go, boom, yep.
That's it.
No TRTs.
Yeah,
There's
no
no TLT.
TRTs.
There's no TLTs. That's it.
Yes.
Yes.
No TRTs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the squad builder will track points, costs, and upgrade slots for all ship cards and their upgrade cards, allowing organised play team and the develop team to create new and unique ways to experience the game. Certain ship cards and upgrade cards may rotate in and out of tournament legality.
Yeah.
So they can
Yeah.
go, no, we don't want this anymore, and they'll just be off the app, so you can't be used in tournament play.
You mean they can DQ Ian before he signs up?
Basically, yes.
And hey, actually, they said that the community is going to have some input into like its own.
So if enough people cry in the forum.
Yeah, no, but you can adjust things for tournaments and stuff
Oh, that one, yeah.
locally. We can just ban any. We'll scout Ian's list
That's it.
and just ban his whole list.
That's it.
You're going to put restrictions on Guri, aren't you?
Yep.
No, because
Oh.
Guru's
Yeah,
going to be nerfed. and You're not going to be able to fly
I'm
it.
out of here. Screw you.
See
Yeah.
Finally, we lost the dead weight.
Hey, just while I was looking at pilot skills, you were
Derek,
just
go on one of those shifts.
you were discussing Whisper.
Yeah, Whisper.
So Whisper's ability is after you perform an attack that hits, gain 1 evade token.
Yeah.
But he's got the stim array.
Oh, so it's
Stignum
not
array.
focus anymore.
No,
it's an evade now.
But
Oh,
the
interesting.
Stignum array,
Yeah.
after you decloak, you may perform an evade action.
Yeah.
At the start of the end phase, you may spend your evade token to gain a cloak token.
Yeah. Yeah, no. It's,
So it almost works the same, just don't spend the
Yeah.
evade.
Yeah,
And it-
you,
now
you got to
same
spend the evade token to
and now
cloak.
it has free hold
At the end of
instead
phase,
two.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't have like an after performing attack, so you got the evade token.
Unless there's an upgrade that we haven't seen
Yeah,
yet,
like you'll
which
have
is
a
possible,
better
but
Probably
Cloaking
more in
device.
there, but
as you look at it, yeah.
Yeah, and it's now free hull instead of 2 hull.
3 hull, 2 shields.
Yeah, so 1 extra hull for Whisper.
PS5, he can
is anything going to be
focus,
too high?
evade, barrel roll, and cloak.
Same as always.
Yeah.
They've
Max
upped
abilities.
that for a few things. So does anything actually have 2 hull anymore?
I'm not quite sure. We
haven't
haven't
seen,
seen all
like-
the
Well,
other
you had
stuff.
the
Check the Z95.
I hope the
Z95
one-
and 3 hull, 2 shield. You reckon? You're trying to
no,
find it.
Yeah, I haven't seen her,
Yep.
and a lot of
No.
them they've blocked
Yeah.
off.
Interceptor should have 4 hull. The TIE Interceptor. If anyone,
Oh, hull interceptors again.
Actually, I like Zertic Storm's
Certic
ability.
Strum. Oh yes.
During end phase, you may spend a lock you have on an enemy ship to expose one of that ship's damage cards.
Yeah, that's always
was-
been
that was always an
that's always
ability,
ability.
Yeah, but no one ever flew it.
I flew a Certic Strum
course
in Armada.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Valen Rudor. Who flies Valen Rudor? In Armada. He's awesome. He's awesome in Armada. Yeah, so no, it's going to be interesting. Yeah, back to the Interceptors in the actual original TIE Fighter game.
Oh, here we go.
The
Mars
ties,
talking about the original TIE
the
Fighter game.
ties
Here we go.
were free hull, interceptors for 4 hull, so they're a bit stronger with 1 extra hit point. So that's enough about that. I'm not going to go too far about that.
Were you feeling okay? That was only like 2 seconds.
I wasn't going to go like I'm not going to go on an Ian rant on how much I love Zaguri. So
All the turrets.
all the turrets.
You guys rant about me loving her more than what I do.
No, we just try to stop it by doing it.
You can never hit that
No,
level.
no.
I
All right.
just put her on the table. Have fun with it.
People, this is what we have to deal with. This
What's wrong with
this
that?
is why we shut him down on this shit.
Yeah,
That's a perfect example.
All right.
And that was the podcast friendly version too.
that's it. This is all PG rated. You don't want to see what goes behind. Let's just stop.
Anyway.
I want to know
Anyway.
what goes on behind closed
Anyway.
doors because this is news to me.
Right,
He knocks himself out after every time, I think. All right, so
how about we talk about tournament
organised
structures and organised play?
Yes. So Q
Yes.
kits to store champs and regionals will be gone. So regionals, store champs, our last store champion will be forever store champ Ash.
Yep.
So who hosts regionals?
Everyone.
Wait, I just heard the noise of Paul. Where's Paul?
So similar to L5R, OP kits will affect other kits over time. So basically, upcoming release of second edition season kits will also introduce. So it will introduce special challenges that can complete to earn additional prizes. And deluxe wave kits will support a wider range of events, from your standard imp store play to thematic events and ongoing league play.
I'm sure that's for North America only.
So yeah,
Not us down here in Australia. We get
I would
nothing.
be surprised. I would say we'll have access to it.
I'm hearing a lot of things like we're getting systems opens and all that, and I call it fake news. Still, it's still fake news.
What I want to know is everyone who's now got a regionals buy, what's going to happen to those?
I think it'll
It's going out the window.
still be valid.
Congratulations on being the last of the regionals.
Yeah. So
Ain't no nationals now.
Outer Rim Open.
yeah.
Outer rim.
So I believe the first one that comes out with the new wave is going to be the Battle of Yarwin. There's going to be Battle of Yarwin scenario
Yep.
type thing kit. That's what I've been hearing as well. So beginning of 2019, the System Open Series will qualify top players to the X Wing World Championships. Store championships will be replaced with Wave Championships, supported by deluxe wave kits. Regional and national championships will be replaced with hyperspace trials and hyperspace cups, respectively. So instead of regionals, it'll be trials, and instead of nationals, it'll be cups. So top players at these
Yay,
hyperspace event will qualify for the World Championship. Territory qualification sounds like more like quality events, and planned and Worlds is moving into October. So
X-Wing only.
X-Wing only Worlds in October.
People
That-
from the world might
I
actually be
wanna-
able to
I want
go.
to see the schedule now.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
I really want to see what the schedule's going to be.
I'm wondering if they're going to move to this kind of magic style of kind of qualifying to get into Worlds, or it's still going to be everyone can still come to Worlds. That's what I'm thinking. 'Cause
Give people that qualify a guaranteed place. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah, those
open up.
qualifiers should get a
Oh, yeah,
guarantee.
that-
Yeah,
I
yeah,
believe
and then-
First right of refusal.
I believe that's
first right of
still
yeah.
there. These people who qualify for these events,
Yeah.
and there's going to be multiple events. It could be multiple.
But you would think if they're moving the North American Championships to its own day in October,
Yeah.
without other systems around, they're opening up more floor space essentially.
Yeah.
So unless what they've got like something like 300 a day playing X-Wing
Yeah.
this year, so
yeah.
they're gonna have more than that,
and that-
for
It's
a
actually
whole
going to be
weekend.
really interesting for like them as a company because now they're going to have their card games like Netrunner on a championship once a year. They're going to have all the other Star Wars games like Destiny, Armada,
Which is good.
and
Which is
Legion,
good
and all the other
because
stuff on
Armada
one.
is.
and X-Wing on one, so they're going to have 3 of those rolling around each year.
But
for
this
them
is
as a
good
company.
because-
that's interesting
which
as a
is
company
good,
because
which-
they always struggled with worlds.
Yeah, because now that Legion's coming in, and Armada needs more space as well too, because it's been like
What for the 5 players that went?
well,
35 today, wasn't it?
right. Well, it's a 2-day event. It's two.
It's 2 days.
It's
It's
split in
2
2
days.
days,
So 70 odd.
And right now, all I hear what's happening, they're crammed up in a hotel instead of the actual FFG center, and they're complaining about space. So moving X-Wing away from the actual other things
Yeah.
might help Legion and Armada to actually grow.
I just realised I think there's a victim in this whole X-Wing being changed
Hmm.
because how many people went to Worlds and registered for all the games just to get the altar cards?
No, there is an.
They got everyone got the Altar fan.
Oh, I think.
Fan. Yeah, 2.0 fan.
Someone. I remember hearing on I was an Armada podcast where someone they only want to play the first 2 rounds of Armada so they get the Altar card or something.
Yeah,
So he just bought one Raider first round off the board.
Yeah,
but they've been doing that. They've been doing that Worlds for
regionals.
years.
Was that regionals? Was
That
it?
was regionals
Yeah,
in
that was
England.
regionals. Oh, okay.
So
I thought that was hilarious.
Here's one of the Common Noise guys,
Yeah.
and they'll talk about
What was
that.
the promo?
Huh?
I don't even remember.
The Armada
It
one.
was Armada promo.
For
I
Worlds,
heard it on the podcast. I don't even remember.
it's
on
Leia.
secondhand.
Leia. Worlds is Leia.
Yeah, so
Commander
the guy apparently he just showed up to literally play 2 games of a Raider. Cheapest list he could buy. Just turn one.
Raider
off the
with
board,
Tarkin on board.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
So, I was just being
So
smart
X-wing.
No,
Yeah.
we talk about
X-Wing.
Armada next week.
We're
Hopefully,
talking about
Armada.
hopefully we'll get
Alright,
Wave
alright,
8.
alright.
Hopefully, come on FFG, please give us something. All right,
Yep,
so
back to the fun.
So now we'll be discussing things that were talked about on the second day when they were actually doing the demo game of X Wing 2.0. So as I was saying, First Order and Resistance kits will be cheaper and have more copies of each ship because there's less ships, of course. So
Make swarms great again.
yes,
is there harpoons?
No, not at this stage.
So
No.
swarms will be great.
yeah.
Harpoons.
So yeah, the idea behind upgrade kits for original factions was approximately half what you will need for a generic swarm.
There you go.
There you go. Decimator was a typo. You're not getting 3. You're only getting 2. Starwing count is 3.
2?
Yeah,
Yeah, 2 decimators.
Yeah, okay.
the actual
Yeah.
cut out.
So, Ian, you can put your 3 decimator list away.
Yeah.
You're
Oh.
telling me.
Starwing count is 3. Other smaller upgrade kits may be coming for some ships with new future content. That's always going to be the case with FFG.
Epic.
Yeah, medium.
Yeah.
Well, Epic.
Epic.
Actually, Epic is not.
Epic.
I think they forgot about Epic. They're going, oh shit.
Yeah, they
still
did.
got
No,
Like,
I think there's an actual line in the release that says Epic will still be relevant or something like that. They haven't specified anything. I think
someone that asked the shit, we forgot about Epic. Just keep playing Epic. I remember watching. Just keep playing Epic as you used to play.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so I can get my 1.0 cards just so I can play Epic.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Correct.
Correct. Oh, that was
Or
funny.
do you do now like a 500 point Epic list? We have 200 points of the new stuff. No, 400 points of the new stuff and 100 points of old stuff.
Correct.
Correct.
So got a 100 point list, 100 point Epic ship or something.
Epic.
Doesn't work.
Epic is going to be introduced later into the 2.0, but
I've got
at
2
this,
Corvettes I want to fly.
yeah.
Escalation.
Oh, escalation.
I think escalation is an issue. I think they can just put them in format because it's just a points increase.
Correct.
Correct.
That's easy. Escalation's easy.
So medium base ship will use large pegs, but have converters from small ships that got bumped up. So
Ooh, converters.
Oh, good.
yeah, so they'll all
Converters.
become in the actual conversion kit. The Falcon is cheaper point value and have access to
Here we
things
go.
like large ships do not get, like boost.
Epic play is still going to be part of the game. That's all they've said.
Yeah, that's correct. Swapped one turn for 3 turns on dial and gained some greens and / blues. Half points on all ships now.
Half points, all ships.
All ships.
All ships.
Well, now that you're doubling the points, it's sort of.
Terry, for those Terry's
brain
behind
hurts.
us, and I think Terry's brain just exploded on the back of the wall.
Points base. Was it 84 or 85?
84.
84 points. I suppose, yeah, you want him 84 because otherwise you have to halve that.
Half that and round it down and up, and
Oh,
then divided by 2 and plus 5.
Is every ship and every upgrade going to be like an even number for
No.
simple division?
Well, we're not going to know that.
That's it. No, we don't know
Yeah,
that.
We won't know until the app comes out, but
Yeah.
MOV is going to be fun.
it really is, isn't it?
Oh, that's what
Oh,
we have the app,
fucking
I
hell.
think, on the side. And it'll-
Terry, I won and I destroyed.
Terry's gonna get
I
out.
destroyed 2 of
Get
your
out.
ships,
Get out.
and I lost half of my ship. What can you?
And
Thanks, Terry. Bye.
I got hit 3/4 of my ship. Does that count to anything? Oh,
For
whatever.
those, Teza has just lost it. He's done.
Shane just made a comment. The app sorts it out for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means I have to have my phone with me when I want to play.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, because because you don't carry your phone with you anymore.
I don't sometimes.
No, bullshit.
Yeah, hey, last week I actually called my phone because I didn't know where it was.
Yeah.
So,
Well, DQ.
Another reason he can't play.
DQ. Alright.
I was to the old method, just write the cheats on the
So
hands.
cloaking was inspiration for system phase. Also occurs in this phase. Otherwise, it's basically the same as before.
Yep.
Aces like Sunti and Rao will cost as more points.
Suntia Rao. Who's Suntia Rao?
Sunti and Rao.
Maybe you need to have
Cynthia and
a
Rao.
break between those.
Cynthia and Rao. Cynthia and Fen Rao. Is that better for you now?
Little bit.
So they're going to cost more than generic pilots. Most ships had dial changes, but to their knowledge, only the Lander and the TIE Fighter stayed the same. New course, as I said, the core new set has free asteroids and free debris. 1.0
objects still
allowed. Yep. IG-88 is a droid pilot and can access the new calculator, as we said before. And veteran players of large collections will not need to buy ships going forward in the future waves. No details on what we'll be buying on. So that's basically the notes that I...
People who have large collections are going to buy them and stuff because there's a reason why they have large collections.
Yeah.
They want to buy stuff.
They collect.
Yeah.
They collect.
At the base of it all,
Yeah.
we're all collectors. We play a collectible miniatures game.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You know,
absolutely. And of course, there'll be some stuff that you'll go, yep, I'm going to buy that. Especially our good friend Josh, who's got all he wants is his S-foils on his X-Wings, and that's all he wants. It's 2.0.
I could see him throwing out all his old X-Wings
Yep.
and just replacing them all with new ones just because of the S-Files.
Yep,
He
that's
would.
it. That's it.
You
So
watching, Josh?
we've called you out on that,
You-
Josh.
you should be
so
watching,
if
Josh.
you don't do that now, they're going to hold it against you.
Yeah.
You do,
Mate,
mate.
he'll
You-
cut the old wings off and magnetise them so that's what he'll do.
All right. Any questions on
What-
the?
what's
So
the-
overall, Ian, 2.0.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, let's go.
I kind of like it, but before I get too excited, I just want to see rules and app and everything first. But some things are good, other things might piss me off. I just want to see more information.
So exactly the same as a normal game of X-Wing for you then.
yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
Every time I see a new wave, I'm like, wait till I get my hands and I'll make a judgment.
Yeah. Mars?
At first, I was a bit like I was going to work on that day. It was the most weird feeling. I was like excited and confused and upset at the same time because at first I'm like, deep down, I knew this was going to come. I didn't know if it was going to come this year, next year, but once I started looking at the actual X-Wing, and you need to put free cards just to make it viable to put on the board, and the Star Viper as well. You're going to put this card to make it work. I thought, no, something's got to give. Something needs to be changed, and they'll do the change sometime. I just didn't know when it was going to happen, but I knew it was going to come. So as I was saying, I was. The thing that's kind of affected me the most is all my cards that I have at the moment, especially all my alt cards. I'm a bit of an alt card hoarder.
They're
Yeah,
no longer valuable.
so that wedge card that I used to that really nice wedge card for film 1 that costs lots now. It's basically
I was
like
always
Yeah.
wanting that wedge card.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah,
wanted it.
but then on the flip side, you had
oh,
Useless down.
it made it's
what was that anyway?
That was an Omicron group pilot, man.
it's still like
Omicron group pilot. Just
wow. Yeah,
do that to fucking Guri. I dare you.
It's
Do it to Guri. Do it to Guri.
It's
Do it to
That's
Guri.
I'm
Do
not
it
doing
to
it to Guri.
Do it to
Guri was
Guri.
a gift from
Guri.
Rob.
yeah.
I'm not going to do that. Rob sent me that one. That was a gift.
So yeah, look, I was
It's Guri.
I was devastated that the cards that I collected that I won basically just no more. But it took me a day. It took me a sleep and to realise that this was definitely needed.
Yeah.
And I'm actually definitely excited for the new stuff to come out and hope. And like for me, I just want to play Interceptors again.
Yep.
Like right now, it's just not viable.
No, it's not.
And it just for shit, ass and giggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But
It's going to tape it back together and take it out.
Who's got the tape?
that's it.
I'm missing a piece.
Though funny enough,
There it
I
is.
still see people like there are people selling their old cards and still
Yeah.
people buying them.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. There's still a
Yeah, some people,
Yeah.
some people still like the idea of knowing they've
no,
got the
but
full
yeah,
set.
that's it.
Yeah.
Having a full set and having, as I said before, it's a collectible. Like
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
it may have lost. You still have pardon the French, but a fucking cool collection
Yeah.
of alt art cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know, it's
And I will definitely. I'm not going to burn my alt cards. I'll probably put them up in a frame them up or something like
Yeah,
that, and
exactly.
do something nice with them.
Yeah.
And say this is what I got. The
Yeah.
other stuff I'll throw it away or
Back in
What-
the
what-
day when I was a young
this
whippersnapper.
is actually this is when we were actually.
This is where we started X Wing. Yeah.
Wow, damn.
What about you, Ash?
so
Here we go.
Your
So
feelings?
I was always firmly in the camp of we don't need a 2.0. Yes, the weight of X-Wing was getting quite large, like you're talking about, getting bits and pieces.
Yeah.
And it was going to break. There was no doubt. But
Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
still firmly in the camp of we don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woke up at 4 o'clock that morning for work, looked at the phone and put on Stalkbook and went 2.0. Is that all it was? And I'm like, I'm just going to
That
go
was
to work.
the only thing that pissed me off.
I reckon I got to lunchtime at work. I'm like, oh, I need some time just to have a little look, and it bugged me all day.
Yeah.
Went home last night, and I was up until like 2 o'clock just absorbing content.
Wow.
And then I went, actually, this is going to be awesome. Like
Yeah.
this, I'm full.
Probably why I'm
Let's
still
do
very
this.
pessimistic because
Let's
I haven't
go.
actually read anything.
Yeah,
Just
I'm-
can't be bothered. I'll
yeah.
wait till I get the rule book and I'll read that.
I'm super pumped. There's some real. I think they've actually really thought about it. Made some really cool changes. Gameplay is essentially going to be the same with some
Yeah.
tweaks,
Yeah.
and just bring it on. I'm really pumped about
Yeah,
it.
there's no extra munitions. It's all about the charge.
Charges,
tokens.
yep, and
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
some droids let you recharge your charges
Yeah.
and all type. You know,
And Y-Wing's got a reload.
yes,
Yeah, I know.
red
I saw that-
reload.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that bit. Yeah.
So you should.
I did watch the game.
Fire sprays have a reinforce. I think I saw.
Yeah, and
A red reinforce.
the decimators have got reinforced as well.
Yeah,
too.
and a couple of the other
Ooh,
ones have
red
got
reinforced, that's
some coordinates.
coordinates.
you
Yeah,
know, and-
so it's going to be really interesting what they're going to do, and we'll be waiting until
we-
the September
yeah.
stuff
And I've
comes
got a
out.
question here. Good question.
Go ahead.
So for those who have only recently gotten started in the game, only in the last 12 months or so, what's going to be the advice for them, particularly on budget?
Just buy what you.
This is the
I
tough
think
one.
no. I think now you can buy what you like. If you want to play a dedicated faction, you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Whereas before, if you wanted to play a dedicated faction, you had to buy from everything.
Like auto.
Now you're going to get
Yeah.
packs. So if you
Yeah.
if you like the look of Rebels, you like Rebels. The only way to
Yeah.
go, you buy the Rebel stuff. Like you
Yep.
you
Do
know.
not listen to
and
that
the
advice.
and the
That's not
fact
effective advice.
and the fact that
Fake news.
we're all starting over.
Yeah.
There's a new core, so it's. And another good thing about 2.0, I think, is it's going to bring people in.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people now looked at it and the buy-in was
Yeah,
so
I've s-
big.
yeah.
People didn't want to come. So essentially that's just going to close
And
the
it'll-
community
it'll-
and it will just shrink and shrink and shrink
and
until
they're
it
bringing
dies.
and they're bringing the old people saying, "Oh wow, I'm interested again," because a lot of people got fed up when things were the toilet seats were out,
Yep.
and they just said, "Nah, bugger this, I've had enough." I've seen a lot of comments saying, "Wow, looks good, I'm back in."
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
buy
another
the
thing.
core set.
Just as many going out and just as more coming in.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
exactly. So buy your core set and
One-
go from there.
One thing, if you just got into it and you want to play and you want to increase your collection, check out some stores who might be discounting because they might have some stock that they think, oh boy, here comes 2.0. So this can actually work out good if you're studying
Correct.
financially, because then you can just buy these at a good
I've-
discounted cost.
Yeah.
The new ships are going to cost more.
Yeah.
So
I reckon
so
they are seriously going to be
no,
costing
so
a bit
so
more
in
than
the
what
so
current ships are.
small base ship in the US at the moment is 15 US.
Yeah,
Now 20 US.
20 USD. Yeah, so
But the
Yeah.
quality's better. The casts are better.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
Yeah, I know, I know.
You know, it's
I know it depends on what ship. Like TIE bomber. How much can you really improve upon a TIE bomber? Like it's got no moving parts.
No.
It's not like the X Wing.
but you're going to get more content in your kit as well.
But you're getting the content in the conversion kit. So if you've already
As well.
got like
Yeah.
you were saying, if you're already playing like Rebels, you're starting out and you're just playing Rebels. Just gather some of those Rebel ships you need, and maybe not go past what a conversion kit will replace. So
It just depends on how far you've gotten into,
Yeah.
say,
it all comes right down to it.
Just
if you
buy
get these on a
like
great
I
price
know
as well.
tonight I've bought a bunch of stuff. I know Mars, you've bought some stuff.
yeah.
You know,
I'm seeing your piles.
you
There.
know, we've got piles of stuff that
Yeah.
We just want the models, and
you know, the models and everything like that. That
Yeah.
going forward, like I want more A wings, I want more B wings, I want you know,
This is probably the perfect time to
it's the
collect them.
perfect time to collect those ships and then get your conversion kits.
That's it.
You know,
And the aftermarket and eBay and all that, when people were going
it's
to
going to be it's going to be an instant.
it's
It's
gonna
going to
be-
be an instant aftermarket.
Yeah.
And you know, we're all in the same spot.
Yeah.
So we're all going to be buying these conversion kits
Yeah.
and not have.
Not have too many of something.
Too many of
or
something,
too
or
little
not
of
enough.
something.
And there's,
Like
you know, trading.
defenders. There's not enough defenders in the conversion kit.
Isn't there?
Yeah, there's only like two. And
Why
I've got 4.
would you put
I think
two?
I've got 5.
Why would you put two? I've only got 2. So
I've got 4, so
3 strikers. That's perfect for me.
I've only got one.
Well, I think
So-
that works out well for me.
I've got 3.
Yeah.
You know, so
Is
it's
there
going
2
to.
fire sprays in the scums?
Let me
I think there's 2
see.
fire sprays in there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
2 slave
So I'm,
2s.
gonna have to buy 2 scum packs because of all the scum ships I got.
Mm.
But I'm only going to need 2 fire sprays.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there we go. I'll be selling those off. So maybe you know what we should do? We should give some of these away as player prizes.
There you go.
We got. If you have enough one of every faction, conversion kits do that usually. Rob, so who's dropping the dollars to get 2 of each conversion kit and the core set? And Terry, promo damage deck.
Well, we're not quite sure
Are you
about.
going to buy a promo damage deck again?
Well, we might have access to them here, so
Yeah.
that's
Promo damage decks? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm under the assumption that international distributors will have access to them, but we know where the Australian ones will be.
Look, I think Rob. I think I will. Like I think Tez put up a post who wants a pre-order. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just take the course
do
out.
everything.
But realistic, I know I'm starting my little fund. If you haven't heard, send food.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to eat
We're
for a
gonna
while.
start-
So I'm going to put that money aside
gonna
for my
start a-
Well,
12.0
if you
fund.
can send food for his
Send
kids
for-
as well,
yeah.
he does have kids.
Yeah,
They need to be fed.
so I need food
Yeah.
to support my habit.
As little as
Yeah.
$1 a day, you can help Ash. You can help Ash to cover for his X Wing
God.
addicts.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Bad.
And I think a lot of people are going to be the same.
I'm going just for the core set and the Imperial stuff because that's all I fly. I will probably keep the. I'm not quite sure if I'll sell my Rebels and Scum stuff, but I'm still on the fence on that. I probably might get a conversion kit. I'm not quite sure, but
You won't. You won't.
I won't fly
You
him.
won't
But
fly.
Rebels.
Yeah, not for rebels. Maybe for no.
you know, might surprise me.
Yeah.
I might surprise you.
So
Actually.
You might change and just play
I
Rebels
have to
now.
buy 2 because of all the stuff I've got. I've got enough. I've pretty much got 4 of everything. So I'm going to have to buy 2 of everything. So yeah, I'll just be trading with you guys. You guys don't
Yeah.
worry about buying the extras, I don't think.
Yeah.
What have we got?
What have we got?
I've got up to wave 11, then dropped off. Haven't played the game for a few months. Thought 2.0 is going to drag me back in, I think.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. That's great. See,
Welcome
that's,
back.
That's what
Yeah,
we're talking about.
Leonardus, yeah.
Oh, welcome back, Leonardus.
That's gonna bring him in.
Yeah.
That's great to hear, and that's what this was all about. I think because that's people saw the hate that certain things were bringing up, and this is a fresh restart for all those players who've kind of gone. That's it. I've had enough. And
It brings us
it's
together
one-
as a united community.
Yeah.
Here's one for you, Rob. Remember that individual we spoke about a couple of weeks ago who I think might have rage quit? You reckon this is going to drag him back in? And do you want him back in? Yeah, if you're still
Should
there,
we just
answer that,
leave
mate.
so you and Rob can have a chat?
It's about me, is it?
Well,
Sadly, you haven't rage quit yet. We've been waiting for it.
Yeah, I know.
We were this close!
This-
This close! then actually, before Krennic, you probably were that close.
yes, I was.
Then they announced
Ooh,
Krennic, and
Krennic.
you're like, ooh, Krennic!
Krennic, my soul partner. Yes. So, what do you think about Terry? What do you think about 2.0?
Oh, yeah, glad you asked. No, I think it's absolutely awesome for the game. I feel like it should have happened a lot earlier. From the first time when they fixed the TIE Advanced, you knew something was wrong as a retailer when you would sell someone this ship and then say, you need to buy a $140 Raider as well
Yeah.
To play it, yeah.
to play it. So the writing was on the wall for me way back then.
Yeah.
I think they needed to do it a lot earlier.
Yeah.
It's a painful transition for a lot of people,
Yeah.
but it will lead to a better game.
Absolutely.
That's my
Yeah.
opinion.
That's what I
It
believe.
should have happened earlier. The fact they delayed, you know, and then the debacle with the bloody Jumpmaster 3 goes at fixing it.
Yeah.
They can do all that on an app now.
That's it.
Don't put points on the cards. 100% agree with it. Modify everything digitally. Make the app free. Make it work
I believe
properly.
it is going to be
It
free.
is free.
Yeah.
And it's
Let's
going to
not
be.
wait till version 5.6 of the app to fix all the bugs. Let's get it done right.
Well, they've been developing 2.0 for what, a year and a half now, I think they said. So they've
A year and a half ago, didn't they say there'd be no 2.0?
well,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But what do you think of Wave 2.0 as a retailer, though, Tez?
There's a lot of $13 ships on the shelf, isn't there?
It's not every day you wake up and part of your stock has turned to dust.
No. No, but there is some excitement. So
Oh yeah.
And-
You just gotta bend over and take it sometimes.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what Ian tells Guru all the time.
oh, we went there.
Yep.
We went there.
We
ladies
had to.
and gentlemen. We had to.
Yeah.
No, I'm more of a face-to-face kind of guy.
Why do we start? Oh, that, okay.
I will finish it.
My apologies.
It
That's
is
my
quarter
fault.
past 11 in the night here,
shit,
people.
Yeah, I
and
think
we're-
it's getting tired. We've been going for about an hour and 10 minutes. So,
Yeah.
any last questions, guys?
yeah,
Let's
definitely.
ramble on for a couple more minutes. Wait for you to put them through on the chat.
As a retailer, the best advice for players right now is buy all the ships while they're cheap.
Yeah.
While you see
And get the
you know,
conversion
they're-
kits.
Yeah, they're going to be flooded everywhere. So if you want cheap ships,
Oh yeah.
get them
Yeah.
now.
There's a lot of salt players now just selling their shit.
Massive
Yeah,
collections,
Massive.
second hand, or
Yeah.
new out of the boxes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Go to your retailer.
And support your
Support your local
support
gaming
your
store.
local.
Yeah,
Support your local.
The locals probably all local shops are all going to take a big hit from this. There's no kickbacks. We're going to feel a bit of
Absolutely.
pain. So
Absolutely.
support your local, buy their cheap stuff.
Yep.
No.
Without your local stores, you won't have anywhere to play.
You won't have
Absolutely.
a community. So
Yeah, thanks to Tezza.
So without your local stores, you're going to have to be waiting until someone one day updates Vassal.
whoever's taken over the Vassal,
Wow.
I feel sorry for whoever.
That is
isn't it
brutal.
Muan?
No,
I think they
no,
call him Muan online. Or
Didn't
something.
he? I think it's recently changed.
Was it recently changed,
Yes.
Maybe he
it
got word of
was.
2.0 and got out.
Lucky. Probably was a playtester. It's like, I'm out. What has he left?
Tezza has reduced the prices now, and so
Yep.
what was it?
Yeah,
There was a small
well,
base ship there that
Yep.
was
There's
what?
a
Yeah.
$20
Australian dollars.
Australian dollars.
Australian.
23
Australian.
Aussie dollars down to 13 Aussie dollars. So
You've got to get rid of them.
if you want, I'm thinking you might ship them internationally.
Come on down, guys. Come to Melton.
No.
Get X Wing is on sale
Come
here.
down to Tez's.
Everyone's going to be doing it though.
Everyone,
You
all
can't
shops
be-
are going to be doing it.
We promise Ian's not here all the time, so
Yeah.
you can come down and it is a safe space when Ian's not here.
Yeah,
okay?
he won't harass you with Armada or something like that.
Or his guru stories, or his dancing monkey, or this piece of proverbial.
I didn't even put the pork there. Last time I came in the shop, the pork was up there on the clock. I come in here, it's sitting next to the computer, then Mars picks up. It's not even me moving this shit. Jesus.
Who brought it into the
Everyone's
shop?
punching bag.
Who brought it into the shop?
Oh yeah, guilty there.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's all we need.
That's it.
I bring it in to keep my kids happy when I bring them in. My little girl just sits here playing with it.
Well, she used it today.
Yeah, she was playing with it today.
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
better than they're running around and
No, but it's going to be a great. It's a positive thing, as I said. There's
Gotta
a
keep away from the
mixed
good
emotions
stuff,
of when it got released, but yeah, hopefully it will bring the community back and some of the old players that have gone, and hopefully for the good.
Yeah, and there's just the more information we get over these next few months,
It's going to be
just
6
gonna-
months. How long away is it? How many months?
September. So
How many months of that?
I don't know.
Is there any ship you're excited to fly again now? That
What are we?
A-wings.
25.
A-wings.
So 4 months. So it's going to be 3 months before we get the rules book and
Ian?
just get to see the app.
any old ships that you haven't flown for a while that you're excited to fly?
B-wings might be interesting. I do
Yeah.
miss playing B-wings.
I've heard
Wings.
rumours that they might have a rear arc or something like that, which is a bit weird.
No, I don't think.
I've
Actually,
heard-
you know what I want to see with A-wings? In
Yes.
the old
Yes,
law,
yes.
in the old law, A-wings used
Did
to be able
you
to
fire
turn their
Yes.
things to shoot back.
Yeah.
Can they do that this time?
Mm.
FFG, have you done that? Have you done that?
Only
I'm
time
sure.
is
I'm
now.
sure FFG are listening to the Outer Rim
Of course.
Yeah.
and taking
We're
our
credible.
recommendations.
We're
I'm
credible.
excited for the Lambda shuttle firing backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Yeah.
And if they've improved the fire spray.
Well, the fire spray has a barrel roll now, and Shane's really put a big
has a
love
barrel
for that.
roll. It has a
Yeah.
it has reinforce.
Shane heard Talon roll on the B-wing.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Please leave some available, as I'll be there for Diversity Day. Some stock. Yeah, there's plenty.
There's
of
plenty here.
Plenty.
Stock. There's going to be plenty of stock.
Yes, the good old diversity days.
Diversity Day.
The 19th.
Terry had this bright idea about ordering 5 shipping containers and was going to use it for his retirement fund because the game's so big. Not that bad, but he's got there's some stock. There's good levels of stock here.
Cheaper if you use crypto.
Yeah. Like Bitcoin, you get an extra 5% off.
That's it. That's right. Ladies.
They probably use Litecoin, cheaper transaction fees.
Yeah.
Any more waffle?
Yep, Diversity Day.
Diversity Day, 19th of May.
19th of May. So yeah,
It's become a bit of a. It looks like it's for. Like,
It's
I
a
know.
fucking joke now.
But me and Mars were talking earlier. It's going to become a bit of a memory. Some of our favourite lists, maybe.
Yeah.
Things like that. Pulling out.
have some fun.
Yeah, because winning the kits now in the altar card.
It's just going to be.
Shield tokens.
Shield
Shield
tokens.
tokens.
Okay, yeah, shield tokens.
Shield
Yeah, you want
tokens.
shield tokens, I suppose.
But yeah, just playing some old
how many
stuff.
of those in the kit?
2 bags of 5.
Okay, so 2 people get them.
Yeah.
Or TO keeps one.
Well, if I get enough players, I could use 2
2
kits.
kits. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be either way. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Some interesting lists to watch. So if you're around on the 19th to watch the stream,
Yeah, so the Diversity Day is a Outer Rim hangar event. Basically, we'll have 4 lists. The opponent chooses each other's list, and then once that game's over, we rip up that list and we move on.
I like your sound effect on that. It's very good. It's very good. Well done.
So good fun diversity. So you can have
Whatever
faction you want. You can have 2
Except you
Imperials, 1
can't-
Rebel, 1 Scum, but
No repeat of uniques.
that's correct. So no Kylo on a shuttle or on the Epsilon
pilot.
or the crew card or
no,
Lone Wolf
four,
on
no,
Zuri, but
no
they can't
4
come
lists
stick on
of
something else.
Lone Wolf.
that's it.
Yep. Only
So-
one list can have bomblet.
That's it.
Yep.
So it should be an interesting day of fun Outer Rim action.
And it's an open invitation.
It's an
Open invitation.
That's it.
Yep,
That's
yep.
it.
We are very diverse and we are very accepting.
That's it.
Yeah.
Correct.
Look, we
correct.
accept this guy.
We accept
If
this guy.
we let this guy in, we'll let in anyone.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We haven't had much in Mars banter tonight.
No.
You've been well behaved.
Oh, I was too distracted by everything else, and I'm just watching this and waiting.
Distracted. What
Making sure, I've just been watching.
You're on
the
Guru
stream
Con
stuff.
again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Did you feel the disturbance in the Force yesterday?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
It
Yeah,
was everywhere.
yeah.
I felt the salt raining down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was some people who just
Yeah.
took it really badly. And
Yeah, the ocean got a lot more salty.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's crying.
And you know what? Some of those players leaving good riddance.
Na 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 na.
No.
Na 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 na.
Stop. Copyright.
No, copyright.
We got 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Any final questions, guys? We got anything
No,
there, Ian?
nothing else. No one's popped anything in there, so everyone's just either enjoying our waffle or just have nothing more to say.
Beautiful.
Or they've left it on and gone to sleep and forgotten.
Yeah, they've forgotten to close
Well, there's
down their
16
braille.
viewers,
We've got
so-
16 people. It's been increasing, so I kind of feel like we should keep talking. Everyone's starting to tune in now. But
Let's start again.
I was going to say, what we're probably doing now for the stream for the rest of it, since literally it doesn't matter, it is, I think the rest of the streams now between now and September of the games we play, I know I'm doing this now, it's just going to be walk down memory lane. It's just going to be, it's the farewell streams.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what we're doing, I think, every Thursday night now, just playing.
Tournament idea.
He's excited. He's excited.
Breaking
He's excited.
news! Breaking news!
If you're a Magic the Gathering player, which none of you are,
Nah.
there's a format called Iron Man. When a card goes to the graveyard, it gets ripped up.
Oh.
Have a generic tournament. When your ship gets destroyed, the pilot card
Hammer
gets
time.
ripped up.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I would actually go and buy a paper shredder and would stick it here with a webcam on it.
Yes.
Every time your shit died.
Iron Man X Wing.
Oh.
There can only be one.
That is interesting.
Just generic chump day, so you're not destroying your old heart's worth $1 each.
Change in for that. Come on, people in Twitch, what do you reckon? I'll get a webcam and I will literally buy a paper shredder.
And so Ian will
wife's
not be
been
flying
bugging
Guri
me
that
to
day.
buy
Yeah.
one. No, generic. He said generic.
Okay.
Oh, if you want to rip Guri up,
I do actually have 2 Guri cards. So
Yeah.
I can rip up one. That's okay.
if
I can
you
rip up
feel,
one.
That makes-
I've got 3 Guri cards, actually.
That makes the Guri bounty even more tasty.
just fly what you feel comfortable flying.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because you got to rip them up.
that
The
was
ship
good.
gets destroyed, the pilot card gets ripped up.
Oh.
Well, you do the same thing like Diversity Day, just new list these around, or
Yeah, well, yeah.
Or you can
We'll
replace.
work out the details.
you,
Yeah,
you,
you
you can
replace.
replace.
recruit.
Yeah, you got a fleet, and you can just
Yeah,
replace with
recruit.
single point cost,
Yeah.
something like that. Oh, Oh, that just sounds good.
It does, because instead of just burning them uselessly.
Yeah.
Or ripping them up uselessly.
Yeah. Love it.
Oh, that was fun. Oh, another one I can rip up. What else have I got in here?
Guru?
Where's Gary? Or Lone Wolf?
Ooh, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Oh, Omega Leader! That'll make people cry, I think.
Oh, do it.
No, I haven't got one of these. So.
See, again.
I had another Omega.
Yeah. See, here it is again. He was doing this on
Showing off.
social media, carrying on. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this.
Yeah, typical.
And then it comes. No guts.
Well, it was the only one of 2 prizes I got at this year's regionals. So.
Wasn't Omega Leader?
I got that. It was they had extra kits, and they had. I got that because I finished. I don't know, top of the 3s or something. Whatever.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. So
We'll do it. It'll happen.
Nice.
For all 3.
Do you want me to rip up a tactician?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, rip up a tactician. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh, poor Terry.
Did that hurt? Did it?
Yeah.
I wonder if tactician is they got tactician now in 2.0 and if it's limited. Ooh.
Can we rip up the pork?
Leave my pork alone.
Rip up the running notes. It was all
Yeah,
shit.
rip up the running notes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we don't need this. Yeah, we're not doing this podcast ever again.
No, we're not, because it's going to be 2.0.
2.0. It is 2.0.
Like every other podcast in the world.
Oh, safe from that guy. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think we've waffled enough.
Yeah.
We've come up with some dumb tournament ideas and
Fun.
Yeah.
told people what we're doing. I don't know, is there anything else we've got left to say?
Well, next week on the stream we'll be back to Armada.
Armada next week.
Armada next week.
We'll
So,
be playing some
and then
games.
we'll do a talk casual after that. Hopefully we'll have some Wave 8 information. Hopefully.
Or 2.0 information.
But I've definitely got some...
Armada 2.0.
Armada 2.0. No.
No, 3.0. We said.
3.0, yeah.
Just
Actually,
skipping it.
Because
I wouldn't be
Armada's so much
surprised
more
if-
elite.
I wouldn't be surprised if either later in the year or maybe next year, all the other Star Wars games are going to go the same format. Like the same tournament format. Maybe not Destiny, but I could see Imperial Assault, I could see Armada doing that.
Is
If
Imperial
people still
Assault
play.
going to be
I don't
around?
know, is Imperial Assault going to be around?
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah.
we don't know.
I don't know how big are how big is Imperial Scott Skirmish going to be? Like I know the campaign will probably still be popular.
Well, they've just released announced a new wave for IA, so with Thrawn and Rebels. So
Yeah, they did.
yeah, so it's still alive and kicking.
Oh, yeah, it is.
But I don't think that
Yeah, but so is X Wing 1.0. It's still alive and kicking.
yeah, technically.
so the half-dead horse
Yeah.
out there would keep beating, but eventually it'll be dead.
Yeah, no, and people say that Armada's
That's what this whole stream
struggling.
is, isn't
I
it?
doubt
I
that
know.
too.
That's what I've been doing the last 10 minutes, is mostly beating me.
So yeah, I think that's it for tonight, guys.
Yeah, that's it for tonight.
Any final thoughts, Ian?
Nope.
No shout outs? No.
Look at God. Did I promise someone shout outs? Well, shout out to Rob.
Robert, yeah.
Rob, yep, shout out to Rob because I think he shouted us out on that
Yeah.
OCX podcast.
Yeah,
he
great.
gave us a shout out there, so well done, mate.
Great.
We watched that. It was the crazy people running the asylum there.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it was very
That was
interesting.
interesting. That was,
OCX is by far my favourite
oh
podcast.
yeah, you should never podcast sober.
and has
Yeah.
been for a long time, and
Yep.
those guys are rad. So
Yeah,
if
absolutely.
anyone
Yeah.
hasn't listened to OCX, do it.
That was
Yeah.
my
And
first
And
one
you
last
missed it
night.
today.
And
you missed it today.
The one day a month that I don't get to see it live,
Yeah.
I missed. But I've already watched half an hour of the replay, and I'll watch the rest.
Yeah.
What's the time? Maybe when I get home.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. OCX and those guys and Rob for helping me troll on the chats when he's
Yep.
not streaming. You know, love it.
Any final thoughts, Ash?
Nah,
So you excited?
I'm pumped. Bring it. Let's just get it on.
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Do it.
Awesome, guys.
I
And
have a final thought.
final thought from Terry.
Before you ask any questions, type it into Google.
Yeah, that's it. Google search solves
Just
most
Google,
of that.
when will it come out? Google will answer your
Don't
questions.
just
So much
Google
easier.
Google Tez's Game Shop. Get the phone number. Ring Tez.
Yeah.
Ask him release dates. Ask him what's in the packs. Ask him what cards. He loves those calls.
Oh yeah,
Give us a
absolutely,
call.
absolutely.
He'll be here.
Yeah. All right, guys.
hang on.
We've
Sorry,
got
oh,
a final
oh,
fun
oh.
from Ian now.
No, I think I just got sent something about A-Wings.
Ooh.
I know I got all these photos of all these cards. But I think it's all. I know, just
Was
literally.
that
just
Ginersa?
Yeah,
Ginersa.
Where?
In what?
Ginersa.
Oh yeah, Ginerso's in it.
Ah.
Yeah, Luke Skywalker crew.
So we found some
Breaking
Yeah,
news.
breaking
Breaking.
news is this?
Breaking in the Outer Rim. Mind you, the rest of the world had this 2 days ago. Yeah. It's just coming to the outer rim now.
No, I think someone sent something new. I know I saw something in there about A-Wings, and I haven't seen anything on A-Wings yet. I don't know, have you guys seen anything on A-Wings yet?
No, I haven't seen anything on A-Wings. So.
I think you've seen the top of Jake's card, I think, and that's it.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, because Josh pointed that out.
Josh pointed it out, and so did
someone's put together some Google Docs.
And that other individual that always copies lists. Talking about
the interesting thing I found out is they're bringing Inferno Squadron into the tie. So Arden Versio, Gideon Haas,
boost
which is I like it
for an A-wing.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah,
native barrel roll.
Native barrel roll.
Yeah, that's all that there with A-Wings.
That's right.
They
have a barrel roll. Yeah. That's all.
Native barrel roll.
Are there any ships that don't have a bloody barrel roll in this edition?
I think every ship has a barrel roll now.
Yeah, but though it's red for a Y-wing, so
yeah, it's either red or leads. Becomes a red if it's
and then you can do like a boost kind of like push the limit type scenario. No, but
it's just a Google Docs of everything in there. Boba Fett crew still there.
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
Stuff R2D2 squad leader.
Yeah. That's the other thing. R2D2 is massively different.
Yeah, after you
it's not a free regen anymore. You got to spend an energy and you become weapons disabled essentially.
Oh wow!
So to regen, you have to spend one of his energies, and you can't shoot. So that's balance. Regen.
Oh, nice.
So it's really balanced regen a bit, and that's R2. So
there's all this stuff. Someone just sent me. It's a Google Docs page. I'm just going to post it on our Fly Casual Facebook page. So if people are interested, go there, have a look at that. I'll put the link up now.
So if you haven't joined our Facebook page, we'll post it there. Go to Fly Casual on Facebook, and you'll see all our funny posts and our memes that we Ian
getting bored.
I was bored last night.
Yeah, they were really nice, funny memes that I had a
bit of a giggle.
So all right, guys, that's it for tonight. As I said, we'll do Armada next week, and we'll talk about. Hopefully, we'll have some Wave 8 news. If not, we'll definitely discuss about certain comments that I've been receiving about Armada. But thanks for joining in, guys. Hope you had some fun. Thanks, Ash, for joining the stream. And as always, thanks, Ian, for running the stream and the comments there. Join us next week. So remember, subscribe, like us on Facebook, and Fly Casual 2.0.